Me neither, because my family ain't shit.
Don't say that.
What? They not. All this time, I ain't hear from them. Then I make some money, now they call me every day?
Well, I told you to set some boundaries.
I did set boundaries, but them niggas ain't got shit, especially boundaries.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna have shit either if you don't set none, so.
Speaking of...
All right, Zatima fans, people were asking me, Jeremy, there was a big moment in the full version of episode 1 on BET Plus, but you didn't talk about it in your review or anything. I mean, I did briefly talk about it because I've done breakdown videos before, but we know that at some point in season 1, Zach's brother Jeremiah is going to show up. In season 2, Zach's mother is, I don't remember what her name was, but I did a video on it. Check my Zatima playlist, but his mom is going to show up. And as we saw at the beginning of this video, Zach, you know, his family ain't shit, and, you know, he isn't looking forward to meeting, having them meet Fatima due to the fact that, well, they're pretty much deadbeats. They don't, you know, have anything, let alone boundaries. And it's the fact that it isn't until he's made this money that they all decided to blow up his phone, which leads to a couple of questions. Like, one, how do they know he has money? And like, if they never really tried to reach out to Zach in all these years, yeah, again, how would they know he has money? But in any case, yeah, it seems like whenever they come around, eventually it's going to be for handouts. Like, you know, his mom, who abandoned him at a very young age when he was like 7, I think, she's going to pop up in season 2 and try to just pluck at his heartstrings. And, you know, I think she was like a former addict or prostitute or something. Look, if I can find the character descriptions, I will try to edit them on screen, because maybe I'll have the descriptions for both Jeremiah and his mother on screen, so you can read it if I'm not lazy. But like I said, check the playlist. I did full videos on this. His mom's going to show up like a thief in the night, take some money, and then leave. And then his brother's supposed to show up this season to the house when looking for Zach, and it's just Fatima there. And he's kind of, you know, going to be looking around trying to see if he can get inside. So yeah, Fatima is going to meet the brother first, and then eventually we'll meet Zach's mother, maybe. I don't know if Fatima's going to meet her. It's just like, we know that Zach's going to interact with her. But yeah, like Fatima said, set boundaries, or, you know, you ain't going to have shit, you know, because they'll keep, you know, trying to drain you dry. But we'll just have to wait and see. I think if nothing else, meeting with the family could hopefully help Zach evolve more as a person, as in, you know, not letting people walk all over him and stop letting emotions, you know, get the better of him, where people try to pluck at his heartstrings to get what they want and then they leave him. Because if nothing else, that might kind of make him look at Fatima differently. I don't think it will, but it will be interesting, because you look at how Fatima's always uncertain and unsure of Zach eventually getting tired and discarding her, and you look at Zach and it's like, that's literally how he's been treated his whole life. He's been used, and once people are done with him, he's kind of like tossed aside. Maybe not necessarily by all the women he interacts with, but that's usually how he treats them, but mainly by his blood, his family. So that could explain why he's usually a one and done kind of guy with women. It's like he's been discarded by his own bloodline, so he just does the same with the women he's, you know, interacted with, due to the fact that he's never really had that much of a foundation or good relationship with anybody in his life. So just keep that in mind. So thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you take a moment to hit like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below, and I will catch you in the next one.